Then you will see the multiple fruits and the flowers. Then you will see the multiple fruits and the flowers. Then you will see the multiple fruits and the flowers. Egg with some grain bread. See? You better get prepared for what is going to happen in the future, because food production is going to change drastically. The sun is getting hotter. You must be interested to see the bottom. After transplanting the zucchini to the containers, and now it's flowering. This is the first flower. The zucchinis are now flowering, and it's time to give them the nutrient that is the most important during this stage, which is P and K. So here I have my fertilizer that I've brewed for more than 8 months. So in this container that has been here for more than 6 months, you can't really see the banana peels anymore. They are broken down. I didn't water the zucchinis for 2 days, and you can see the leaves are droopy. So this is the perfect time to give them nutrient-rich water so that they can take up the nutrients they need. Five parts of clean water. Ten minutes after watering, and the leaves are no longer droopy. One of the challenges about growing fruit during droughts is a low population of pollinators around. You have low population of bees and birds around your garden, and that makes it difficult for the plants to get pollinated for you to get fruits. So one way to deal with that is to increase the variety of plants around your garden, and especially plants that can attract pollinators to your garden. Number 2, if you're not spotting any flowers on your zucchini plants, check on your watering. Make sure the soil remains moist, because zucchinis love moist soil. If your zucchinis are getting blossom end rot, it means you left your zucchini soil dry for too long. So don't go for more than 7 days without watering your zucchinis. Number 4, the most important nutrients for zucchini fruiting and flowering is P and K, potassium and phosphorus. Phosphorus is needed for good root development so that the plant can take up nutrients and be strong and grow a lot of fruits. Potassium is good for fruit development, for flower growth. The zucchini flowers will not remain open throughout the day. At around 12 up to noon, the zucchini flowers will close up. So if no pollinators have come to my zucchini flowers, I will not get zucchini fruit. So to deal with that, I'm going to hand pollinate my zucchini flower that is about to close as the sun is getting hotter, so that I can get a zucchini fruit. I'm growing my crops during drought, and I don't have a lot of pollinators in the garden. So this is how I pollinate my plants. I take the male part of the flower, that has the pollen, open it up, come to the female flower, open up the female flower, and rub the pollen. So now I will get a zucchini fruit. It's 8 in the morning, and today it seems I have so many male flowers. I don't know whether I have female flowers, so let's check. So this male flower, you see, it does not have a fruit underneath, so this is a male. On the same plant, I have 2 male flowers. The female was closed long time ago, so no pollination. The female flower yesterday that we hand pollinated, it is closed. We have another female here, but you see it is closed. This is a male flower. The female is closed. The female is closed. Let's check. male flower. You see your flower there, and here male flower. Set the fire. Some cooking oil. Here I have my egg. I've watched the flower petals. So this is another tip, is you can refrigerate the male flowers so that when the female flower is open, you can come and hand pollinate. This is what you do. You just hold the flower like this, cut it, and this, going to put it inside here, save it in the fridge. So this is the second day for the male flowers I harvested and put in the fridge, and again I have more male flowers, 8 of them, and this is another male about to open. I have 8 male flowers open. 8 male flowers open. So no female flower. So the hot weather means that my plants are producing lots of male flowers and very few female flowers. So this is the zucchini that we pollinated, and look, it's growing beautifully. This one was not pollinated and it's drying up. You see, I told you to just dry up, to just wither. Fresh pollen, taking this to the fridge. Day 4, and I have male flowers again. No female flowers are open. Look at the bee, this second pot. All the flowers that are open are male flowers. I don't have a female flower. That is the effect of high temperatures. This is a bad joke. I've got the bees around, but all these flowers you see, this now is day 6. All male flowers. So only one precious zucchini. All these are male flowers. The bees are around, but they're doing a lot of work for nothing. Will I ever grow zucchini in my garden again? Even the ones that are about to open are male flowers. I don't know if I will ever grow zucchini again. The high heat is messing up growing of food. Yesterday I saw that even tea farmers are struggling because tea plantations are drying up because of the high heat. Now I can't grow zucchini in my garden. When will I grow zucchini again? I only have one zucchini fruit. Look at this. Oh, these are male flowers. So many bees around, but they're doing a lot of work for nothing because there's no pollination. Look. A different way to cook them before the oil becomes hot. Use them for me to fry. A dash of cinnamon. A dash of black pepper. Let's get our egg. There's a nice aroma. A nice aroma from the cinnamon. Our egg. Just some little salt. Beat up our egg. Add some little cooking fat, oil. In goes the egg. Mix it up well. The aroma is amazing. Our egg is ready. Dish it up. Egg with some grain bread. See? I love this. Some sunflower, some oats, some pumpkin. So we are growing our pumpkins. We are going to bake bread. Sunflower, so grain bread. I use my hands. Let me just show you. So this, see? My hands are clean. With some grain bread. Good enough. So I'm going to put this in the sandwich maker. So let's test the mix together. I use my hands. So this is a piece, not in the bread. Really nice. So if you get a lot of male flowers, harvest and eat them. So this goes into the sandwich maker. You can have some nice tea. I don't know if I'll ever grow zucchini again because of the high heat. We are not expecting good rainfalls anytime soon. It will be the 6th failed rainy season. So, at least I can enjoy something in the kitchen. All these are male flowers. And it's 9 in the morning and it's already hot. Would you buy this if you found it on the supermarket shelf? Fresh and healthy zucchini petals. This is the first female I've spotted today. And remember, this one was not pollinated, so see. I told you to just be the up. You cannot get a zucchini if there's no pollination. Look at the zucchini we hand pollinated. How many days? This is day 8. Look at how big it is. I told you these things grow so fast. So the problem is pollination and getting female flowers. So we have our pollen in the fridge. This is another female. Today's celebration. I'm still seeing a lot of male flowers, but at least we have 2 females. So let's hand pollinate the female. And there are bees around, bees around, bees around. Wow, wow, bees around. That's a male. So these have been 2 days in the fridge. Remember, I ate. The very first ones I saved, I ate them. And I left the pollen open. I ate the petals. So you see this? But these ones are still looking good. You see? So this is what I'm going to use to pollinate the female. And the petals, I'm going to make something nice again in the kitchen because I don't want to take chances. You've seen how I've struggled to just get zucchinis. This is the only zucchini I have, and I have like 10 pots. Only one zucchini. So let's hand pollinate these ones. But I'm not going to take any male flowers today. I'm going to leave the male flowers open. And I'm only going to touch the pollen on the female delicately so that the bee can still come around. I have to share this. These are the male flowers we saved. We've hand pollinated, but some of them, when you open them, they don't have pollen When you open some of them, they don't have pollen. Look at this one. Don't know if you can see. Is it focusing? Some of them do not have pollen. So at least I got one that has, look at this one. You see? You need to see the little yellow dots. Will I call them dots? That's the pollen. But not all of them have pollen. See? So the last time I planted zucchini and I saved the flowers, when I was opening up the flowers, they had pollen. But for these ones, not all of them have pollen. Remember, so many male flowers are opening up because of the high temperatures. So look at this. Are you seeing any pollen here? So at least the one I've given to this one and the other zucchini flower, they have pollen. So I had to share that information. So which means, this means you may also save flowers to come and hand pollinate, but the flowers you have saved, they don't have pollen. So that's the challenge, growing zucchini during drought. And if this drought continues spreading to other parts of the world, it's going to be tough to produce food. So if there's no pollen, how do you get a zucchini? Even if you're growing the zucchini in a greenhouse and you don't get pollen, how will you get zucchini? You better get prepared for what is going to happen in the future, because food production is going to change drastically.